Alright guys, a lot of people have been asking why don't we share the build process of how we build the trucks or what's going on around the shop, and I'm probably gonna start doing that, little by little. And we're really busy most of the time, so I rarely have time to do anything. Today I actually got here earlier than usual to try to sit here and explain to you guys a little bit of what's going on. But it's a neat process. A little bit about this build, it came in as a roller. I'll give you a tour around the truck later, but I pretty much did everything. Alright guys, finally got this thing buttoned up. We got the grill, we put the finish off the cold side, tightened everything up. Turbo sound way different, the torque sounds way different compared to the Turbonetics. It actually sounds like it can breathe and exhale like it needs to. Only thing we got left is the little brake lines on the rear end, on the back, and then the shock tabs. Shock mounts to the rear end, and we'll put it on dyno, see what kind of numbers we get. I could definitely tell it's going to be a huge improvement over the other turbos by far. It sounds a lot more heavier, very more throttle response. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you would think it's an NA. It revs so quick. But yeah, let's turn her on and see how she sounds. Do a couple revs and stuff, and then we'll move on to the next, and then I'll show you all the process, and then we'll put it on the dyno. put this thing on the dyno yesterday, and I actually got some numbers for you guys. Back pressure is definitely the issue. We actually increased about 3.6 pounds of boost on the gate just by switching turbos. I'll tell you exactly how much it made. It made 867 on 17.6 pounds of boost, and which is good. Usually we were making 14 pounds of boost. Anything over that, you know, it was just decreasing. It wasn't liking any more boost than that due to the back pressure. Now we actually increased the boost to 22 pounds, and at 22 pounds it made 1,011. 1,011 is pretty good, being that we're real conservative on timing as well. You can go out there, have fun, not kill the engine with a lot of boost and stuff, trying to make some power. Overall, I'm real pleased for it being what it is. It still has stock 317 heads. I don't know exactly what cam it is. We left it alone. We're trying to do the best with what we got. For the reason being, we don't want to start tearing into it too much. You know, if it does good numbers, we'll leave it at that. I mean, this is just a temporary setup anyways. Eventually we're gonna go with the bigger engine, you know, better platform. But a little bit about this truck was, whenever it came in, it's pretty much a roller. The only thing it has is a long block and a TH400. It didn't even have windows. It didn't have no dash. It didn't have nothing. Like all the wiring and all that was set in the bed. It didn't have no fuel system. It just had stock 10 volt. It didn't have no good shocks. It didn't have anything. I actually sat there and welded the shocks. Believe it or not, somebody had put a bolt on C-notch. You know that was gonna break. So I actually welded that, welded the tabs, do a shock relocation on it in the back. The drive shaft, we went ahead and put the AFCO big guns in the front for the suspension. We also fabricated a turbo, fuel system, CO2, wastegate blowout valves. I mean, you name it, we did the whole thing. We actually even did the brakes. It didn't have any brake lines. What else I can think of? I mean, pretty much cold pack relocation. I mean, literally from front to back. I mean, we did everything. I'll show you guys a little bit of the interior, how everything looks. Like I said, when it first came in, he didn't have no dash or anything. We actually got aluminum dash fabricated so it could fit in there. I mean, it's made it as user friendly as possible. I'll show you guys right now. Fuel system, we did not cut them holes up. It was already like that. But this is the interior. Ain't much of an interior, but this roll cable's already on there. It's only temporary. We're gonna go ahead and chop it off and redo it. But we actually put the switch panel. I have the boost leash controller, and I have the Holley. The reason we went with boost leash is because it's more user friendly, as far as if you want to go to the track and change the settings versus being on a laptop. I mean, either or. I like them both, but boost leash there is very user friendly for the customers and myself. You know, last minute adjustments on the fly. We also put the motion board shifter. I did fabricate a bracket to make it look nice. We got the CO2 bottle, ran the lines. All the wiring is underneath the dash. This is the dash I was talking about that I have to fabricate. But all the wiring's ran underneath the bottom. That way nothing's visible. You ain't tripping over anything. And we actually did bolt down the seat and use the brackets. I mean, this is the steering wheel that we got from MotionWorks. The one it had was one of those ugly little dirt track ones, the one with a big old steering wheel. So I got done that. Actually fabricated the brake pedal. I mean, everything on this truck. I mean, it went from front to back. You know, we pretty much did everything here. Like I said, even the brake system, everything. I mean, it wasn't an easy task. You know, for somebody that likes to do things right, you know, I mean, you want to throw some things together just to go out there and have fun. Well, it's different. But, you know, we go out there and have fun. We all know, you know, one false move and you know, all this be catastrophic. It could be dangerous. So why not take your time and do it right? Do it right to where, you know, the customer's happy. It's user friendly. He can call me if I'm not there. He can call me anytime. Be like, hey man, how do I turn up the boost? How do I turn down the boost, etc. You know, and stuff like that with the boost leash. But like I said, I'm not gonna go too far into detail on everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We will be taking to the track, so you guys stay tuned, and so I can show you some track times if the customer allows. Also, we do have something else coming up that you guys aren't gonna want to miss. It's something. It still has to do with horsepower and turbo, but it's something not vehicle related. You guys gonna have to stay tuned for that one. It's gonna be something pretty neat. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So on the next video, you're probably gonna see us going to the track, trying this thing out. Before I do that, I need to put it on the scales and adjust the suspension and everything, make sure everything's good. But the next video, we will be putting it down the track, and hopefully we're bringing the other surprise we got for you guys. But like I said, you guys stay tuned and go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.